Two invites to the 2024 All-Championship Weekend have been handed out to the Brampton Express and the Oshawa Outlaws. Two remain as the Ohsweken Bears roll into Children's Arena to face off against the top seed Whitby Steelhawks. Welcome back for the third quarterfinal of these playoffs. Lance Wynn working alongside JVI Productions. As always, starting goalies for the Bears wearing their away dark uniforms. It'll be Chase Martin that gets the call, and Lucas Coote will do his thing as he gets the nod for the Steelhawks wearing their home whites. Officials for today's game, of course, another top-notch crew in Mac Abbott. He is the crew chief. He's joined by Kyle Coulter and Fast Ed Fines. And as we take a look, just in case you missed it, of course, it was the Oshawa Outlaws, 23-9 winners over the Six Nations Snipers. They booked their ticket to next weekend's semifinal at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. These two teams here, of course, just one invite. Now, coming into this, you got to set the reality of this situation. The Ohsweken Bears are outmanned and outgunned here. Their four leading scorers all out of the lineup due to injury. So they are playing with a skeleton crew here, taking on the Giants that are the top seeds in the Whitby Steelhawks. Winners of 9 straight. They haven't lost since, well, I don't know when. Probably a birthday ago or so, but it was a last-second loss to the Outlaws, their only loss of the season. And they have shown to be the class of the league, finishing with a 13-1 record. But this is a one-game knockout, and the Ohsweken Bears are here to give it whatever they've got, looking for an opening now and trying to find his way towards that net. But again, you got to, when you look at the Steelhawks, boy, goaltending, tops in the league, and Matt Boysono, a reason why they are 13-1 between his work on the draws and defensively, as now the Steelhawks will set things up on offense. As you can see Luke Keenan out there at the top. They go to work now. Swing around as Liam Osborne was looking for a man. Osborne now the recipient. Kicks it out to Quinn Highland. Highland shot right on. Stopped right off the old belly of Chase Martin. And now the outlet pass will get it over the timeline, and the Ohsweken Bears will set up shop. Jake Morris will retreat, and they will work with Dalen Burning and Heron Snow on the right side, isolated with Andy Henry on the left, and his shot goes wide of the mark. But I tell you, Alex Henry, they're glad to have him in the lineup here, but now McKinnon, 3-on-2. McKinnon takes a shot, stopped by Martin, and now it's going to be Kane Kettle that'll settle under it. He'll look to get it over the timeline. He does. Eddie Renault, and they'll work it over to Heron Snow. Snow working one-on-one. When I had a chance to speak with the Ohsweken coaching staff, and of course, it's the legendary Ron Mouser Henry in charge, his assistants Clancy Alms and Travis Hill. And his whole strategy was, we're going to focus on defense here, not offense. We're going to play defense, make them work for everything they get, and we'll let the offense take care of itself. If you look at the Whitby side, of course, Joel Johnson, the head coach, his assistants Brad Reed, Ryan Degerden, and Will Peschnig. Their whole thing is about just keeping the ship rolling straight as that shot steered aside from Lidstrom. So Lidstrom out there. And with Highland, and they'll work it across. And that shot from Nikolai Ferris, well over the mark. And good stick check as Ferris bounces back, forces the turnover. Going to be a race now for it. And it's going to be the Steelhawks and Ferris to pick it up with a full 30 to work with now on offense. Boysono's going to be out there. And again, we spoke of the Ohsweken lineup being shortened. Well, the same said for these Steelhawks, as, of course, congratulations to Jeff Fernandez as he's getting married this weekend. Problem is he took a lot of big gunners with him, including Trent Boyd, Tyler Goodchild, also in the mix. So factors both sides as Martin with another good save off a Ferris shot. Rebound gathered by the Steelhawks. They'll reset and work 30 more here. They'll start it off on the right side. Kick, Brett Harrison looking for an opening. He goes to the side and it slips in. So Harrison did a great job to utilize a defender. And it's a 1-0 lead for Whitby. Harrison with his first of the postseason. Harrison wrapped up, of course, 11 goals, 9 assists. And off the draw, it will belong to the Ohsweken Bears. Owen Hill trying to elude one. Good slip. Gets right back up. Good defense, though, by Edwards. Snow now. Quick shot. Heron Snow. So the man from Snowy River shows up, pops in one, and we're all even, one apiece here with 11 minutes to go opening quarter. First of the game for Snow. He had 29 points total, 10 and 9 coming in at the end of the regular season. So Snow certainly a factor offensively for these Ohsweken Bears as they are keeping the top guns even. And Boissonneau, that's what he does there, as you saw, a beauty slide to get it. Ferris, though, will clean up everything, and they'll move it up. And here come the Steelhawks. Conley was wide open up the middle, couldn't pocket that. Kettle back the other way. He'll work it to Henry. Alex Henry now. He'll peel out, don't have the numbers. Good transition defense again by the Steelhawks. And now they'll set it up on the far side. DeWitt Martin. Martin chased back out. Boissonneau on him. Slides it over. Eddie Renault. Renault duck in, flip. Too much flip on that. Lucas Beaver had it, but couldn't corral it enough to keep it from going over the line. And now Hamley will set it up. Cody Hamley will wait for the rest of the offense. Keenan will jump out. He'll fill that left side. Coming out late, looking for a touch there, but good job to gather that again, but no reset. Plenty of time. Looking for Lidstone, but nothing doing there. And it's the Beaver, Lucas Beaver. Beaver is going to work it. Switch hands. Lucas Beaver. The Beaver buries one. So Lucas Beaver in transition gives the Bears a 2-1 lead. Well, that's the thing. If you don't know about Lucas Beaver, you may shade him to one side thinking that that's his strong side, but he's equally as good with both hands. And you saw that there on the switch, and he manages to slip one past Lucas Coop. So we alluded to the Steelhawks having the best goaltending between Caleb Martin and Lucas Coot. They're awfully stingy, and the Ohsweken Bears go to work with Renault. Renault chop back out. Burning now. Burning tried to shovel one hand. Backhand try. Nothing doing there. Ball loose now. And it's picked up, and Big Edwards is going to leg it over the timeline. And 2-on-2. Edwards is going to reel back and let it go. But Chase Martin right there expected that shot. And now Henry is going to look for some help to get it over the line. He gets it. Renault from way out had a notion, dumped it off. Big shot rung off the pipe, though. And see the Bears, even though they're undermanned, they are here to play, that's for sure. Anthony D'Amico, he'll swing it across. They'll work it on the left side. Underhand just wide. Rebound Burning. Used every inch of that 6'5", and that shot right on. Rebound to the Steelhawks. Edwards away. He's got Sturos with him. Edwards is going to take it again, and this one caught some metal. Kyron Costello, he goes down hard. No call there. And ball's still loose. And it's finally kicked out. And, of course, Osborne, late stick check, and he got it. And couldn't have asked for a better pass that landed in the stick of Jordan Sturos. And he pockets it in the open net to tie this one at 2. So Sturos, the recipient of a sweet bounce that got knocked out of Liam Osborne's stick, and went right to Sturos, who found the mark on Martin. And with just over 8 minutes to play, we're tied at 2 here. Quarterfinal number 3. Of course, Brampton in, Oshawa in. Whitby looking to do the same, as is Ohsweken. Ferris. And that pass, Henry reached out. Now he's going to lean in. Almost scooped it, but a great job, great hands now. Lidstone, big save there by Chase Martin. Rebound is gobbled up there by Braden McGregor, and the speedster gets it out, and Harrison will slow it down, reset the offense. Osborne out there. He'll slide it over. Through a crowd, Harrison. That got knocked down. Kettle's going to jump on that. He's going to roll out of that corner. Has to bring the ball with him. Creating some havoc there was Harrison, and a good pass up ahead gets the Bears into the offensive end. Cutting to that net was Snow. Snow gathers the carom. Good stick check there. Snow gets it again. Tried to tuck it short side. Nothing doing there. Darius Anderson now. He'll turn the corner, switch hands, good outlet pass, sends away Cody Hamley. Hamley will put on the brakes. They'll set things up. Under 7 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Tied at 2. Keenan got an opening. That one right off the Bears logo. And Martin now will look to zip it up, in some trouble. Good job closing the gap, but putting the shoulder down and getting it done. Now it's the B backhand try. That's wide of the mark. Snow stretched out, gets it back to Beaver. Beaver now had a notion. He'll switch, reverse the direction now. Splits 2. Shovel right on target. Stopped by Coote. And he'll smother that. And with 6:22 to go, that will take us to our first officials timeout. We'll take a quick break. As we resume play again after our officials timeout, just want to make a correction, and certainly want to thank the very perceptive individuals in front of me, but Chase Martin not getting the start. Austin Patty in net for the Ohsweken Bears, and Patty Cake's been good early on here, so my apologies to both of them. As Osborne, strong, rings that one off the post and went off the rafters. Will stay right here. Possession to the Steelhawks, but that's what Liam Osborne brings. Aggression. He will take that ball to the net each and every time. He makes you work on defense. Never anything easy. Ferris, that one partially deflected, and now the Bears will run under it. And changing direction is D'Amico. Tried to get it up ahead, but not able to connect, and Whitby will regain possession, set things right back up here with Osborne. Osborne. Keenan on the interchange. Pfeiffer. So one of the Fife Dog crew working in there, and good piece of cross-checking from Eddie Renault on the run. Ferris knocked that off a defender. Now here comes Kettle. Kettle on the run. Has Renault with him. Flips to Renault. Renault steps in. Renault fills the back of the net. Eddie Renault gives his team a 3-2 lead. Great job executing on the fast break as the Bears took what the defense gave them and sagged back. Eddie Renault took a couple steps and let a beauty overhand go, and Lucas Coote not able to handle that. I'm sure he will be disappointed with himself, as he's pretty tough on himself, even though he is one of the league leaders here in the Arenalacrosse League. Off the draw, Bears continue to fight. A lot of stick checking going on, but not a whole lot of taking as Owen Hill dumps it out. Costello, underhand try. Coote did a good job to make the adjustment, made the save, and Edwards now will counter the other way. We're under 5 minutes to go, opening quarter. Edwards almost allowed to stroll in for the third time. He's gotten 2 shots off in transition. Hasn't been able to find the mark. Lidstone puts on a break, swims his way in on Martin. That one pops right out. Costello does a good job with the footwork, and he's now going to race his way. He's going to have to keep the feet moving to get it over the timeline, and Ferris not helping him, but that is very close to a hit from behind. Not quite sure, no call there. Whitby, though, will force a turnover now. Rumicic Tried to jump up, duck it, and a good job by Patty Cake to spin around and keep that ball from going over the goal line. Snow will look to work it up. Quick pass up, Burning. Burning now, and that pass is a bad one, and they will have to flip, retreat, play some defense now, and that's the focus anyway, as Anderson now will work it half boards left side. Keenan has some room. That underhand gets partially deflected, picked up. Hill now. He'll shovel that ahead. Here come the Bears. 3-on-2. The Bears working it. Kettle shot stopped though by Coot. Back the other way we go. No time wasted. Malloy. He will flip retreat. He gives way now, and Highland will set it up on the left. Waiting for just one more. They get it, but swinging over Lidstone. Sturos out there as well. Highland ducks in, goes to the bounce. Stopped though by Patty. And that one's picked off by the Beav. Lucas Beaver now going to weave through, and no call there. Thought that was a bit of a hook. And Whitby again force a turnover and create their own opportunities here in the offensive end. Ducking in was Harrison, but he had too much duck on that, and that pass handled one-handed. Renault got to reach back, gets it over the timeline. Renault trying to run under it. Boissonneau, though, gets in his way. Snow does a good job to let it get over before he corrals it, and now it's Burning. Was looking for Snow on the flip, nothing doing there. And Boissonneau now is going to go for a run. Getting chased down, does a good job to send away Morgan on a good outlet pass, and Whitby again will set it up. We're under 3 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Ohsweken Bears trying to knock off Goliath here. Osborne gets a screen, late as it was. Ferris now working to the side. Quick skip pass. Looking for an opening. Pfeiffer right on. Good pad save. Picked up Costello. Flip. Ferris picks it off. Backhand try wide. Rebound, Karam. Pocketed. And Morgan on the doorstep. So Robert Morgan put himself in the right place at the right time to pick up his first playoff goal, and more importantly, he ties things at 3 here with 2:13 remaining. Too bad for the Bears. They did everything right on that defensive hold there, and shot clock winding down, but they didn't play that carom quite as well as the Steelhawks did, and could see Austin Patty just going for a little bit of a walk and back at it as Keenan went airborne, knocked it down. Conley jumps in the rush, and now they're going to set things up. Romancic can walk right in and tee it up. Rebound, scooped up by Boissonneau. So a reset there for the Steelhawks as they now will go back to work on O. Devin Pfeiffer out there, of course. One of the Fife Dog crew, as there are 3 of them, and they were all outstanding. Boy, if they get barking on your doorstep, chances are you're going to have to move, as those guys are good. Lucas Beaver's going to take control in that corner, and he'll work it out. Snow now on the isolation, working with Big Dale and Burning in there. Snow turns the corner, steered aside Coot. Rebound. Snowy River is going to grab that, pick up 30 more to work with, under a minute and a half now in the quarter. Snow working to Renault. Renault's going to duck in, look for the shovel, flips it. Quick shot, wide of the mark on the underhand. Good try, though. Renault lurking around, but Coot picked it up, and he'll send away McKinnon. And right back. DeWitt Martin, one pass up to Snow. We're into the final minute here, quarter number 1. Snow with a man on him, looks for the flip, puts on the brakes, swings it around. They'll work it over to Renault. Renault, he's going to duck in, lean the shoulder down, kick it over. Tough angle, but that shot from DeWitt Martin, nothing doing there, wide of the mark. Almost got the carom, and a gift right back, so it's going to be Dalen Burning. He tried to let it go, but a good job to get a stick in that shooting lane by Sturos, and 25 seconds left. Malloy Hamley, his shot almost stuck through the short side, but Patty stopped that. A chance here, Storos will reset. Final 18 seconds. Puts on the brakes. Net empty at the other end for the Steelhawks. Final possession. Game clock down to 6. Osborne with room, but that one stuck right to Patty. Patty's going to go for the goal. Patty just wide of the mark, and we have played 15. We're all tied at 3. Second quarter to come. Ready to rock and roll for second quarter action. Very entertaining opening 15 as these two teams battling hard, as undermanned as they both are. But off the draw, it'll be Conley now and the Steelhawks with possession. They'll set things up. So Luke Keenan out there, he's been the mainstay quarterback with Pfeiffer working with Romancic out there working. That pass goes awry. Pfeiffer's going to run that down with plenty of time. Shot clock into Osborne, who takes that hit. That shot, though, goes up into the gondola. Possession will belong to the Bears. Another good crowd on hand here at Children's Arena for this second quarter final of the day. Third quarter final overall. As Renault now working that left side. Chased over by Hamley. That pass to Burning. Burning now. Big man gets worked over, kicks it out. And Snow not able to complete the flip. Anderson now. Lead pass. Stouris gathers it just wide of the mark, but a good job just to corral that. And you know the rule in here, anytime the ball goes out of play, courtesy the mesh, a referee must handle the ball first before the offense can proceed. Renault, he's going to work it down, and like to take a second just to take hats off to 45 Eddie Renault. I tell you, no matter what the circumstance, Eddie Renault comes to play each and every game, and that's one of the beauties of having him in the league, the Arenalacrosseleague. Extremely lucky and grateful to have Eddie Renault continue to return and play this beautiful game of lacrosse here with us here. So thank you, Eddie Renault. Carry on, my good man, as Weller now will stop, drop, and set up shop. Half boards on the right side, swinging around. Harrison will look for someone. They'll keep it on that left side. Shovel, give and go. McGregor working with Highland. Couldn't get that one cleanly. Kicks it back out to the top. That shot from Ferris was well wild and well wide. And now DeWitt Martin will do the inbounds, and the Bears will bring it up into the offensive end. Quick pass, and as I guess Ohsweken being extremely generous, they give that one right back. And the fact that we're long past Christmas means take better care of the ball. Boissonneau gets that good quick move. Pfeiffer sidearm wide of the mark, and Romancic will gather that. They'll get a fresh 30 now. Whitby back to work. We're under 13 minutes. Trying to swim their way past Hare and Snow. That's a whole big swim. Duck in, Romancic. Osborne gathers that. He's going to lean in, and a good check there as Owen Hill read that one. And Liam Osborne, I tell you, he dips that shoulder. Chance there, right on, stopped by Patty. And he'll look now for an outlet. Remember, you don't have the rafter clearance that you normally do at the ILA or at the track. You got to keep it low and on a line drive. Osborne on the roll, Osborne. So I tell you, he can do it a number of different ways, and we've seen him do it that way too as the Steelhawks take a 4-3 lead. First of the game for Osborne, who put together a fine season, 23 goals, 11 assists for a total of 34 points. That in his 13 regular season games. That's what he brings on paper. The intangibles are what he brings in a leadership role. And one of those guys that leads by example. As off the drop, Boissonneau and Costello with a tree chop there, and that was an easy call. And I'm not quite sure. You could cry all day about that, but that's as legitimate a slash as you'll see in any league in this sport. And Whitby now with the net empty will work it. 10 on the shot clock. Pfeiffer, kick out. Lidstone, that goes off the helmet, and our first power play of the game will belong to the Whitby Steelhawks. And you automatically think coming in, while they're the top team in the league, they should, of course, have the best power play. But Whitby, number 5 on the chart for power play. They come in 47% efficiency. The penalty kill for the Bears at 51. That puts them as 5th in the league in that percentage. So you see there, pretty even across the board. Just goes to show you that these Steelhawks finishing 13-1 clearly relish and thrive in a 5-on-5 scenario. Lidstone out there with Osborne. They're working that right side. Pfeiffer's at the top. They're going to go around the horn not once but twice. 10 on the shot clock. To work go the Steelhawks. No look, knocked down. Alex Henry now. One man to beat in Lidstone. Henry. He's going to weave in. Take a quick shot. Alex Henry. How you like me now? Short-handed marker ties it up at 4. I don't know. I think there's some surprise faces in the crowd here. As I don't think anyone really expected Henry to take that shot from way out there. And I think Lucas Coote was a bit surprised as well. And I'm going to double check that and make sure that that is Lucas Coote in there and not Caleb Martin. And it is Lucas Coote. I had to check with my top-notch statistician who's by my side here to make sure that we get things right. So to work now after giving up a shorty, the Steelhawks. And Lidstone now trying to create space. Cutting in is Ferris. That one off the shoulder of Patty and out. So a fresh clock now with 1:06 left in the power play for the Steelhawks. Pfeiffer and Ferris working a 2-man game. Pfeiffer struggled to get that shovel across, bailed out, got it back. Going to try to work the right side. He does. Lidstone inside. And that one goes up and out of play. So Keenan with a golden opportunity, not able to complete the pass from Osborne. And now the Bears will work it into the offensive end with Eddie Renaud. Renaud going to go for a bit of a jog. Renaud has a chance. That one steered aside. Coote. Ball's going to come all the way down the other end, and it's going to be Liam Osborne. And I tell you, if you're here in snow, you're going to look for some help. That one's a good job to knock that down by Henry. That's out of play, and we'll stay right here. Possession to Whitby, 32 seconds left in the man advantage. Just under 10.5 to go here in the second. Pfeiffer, again, working that 2-man game. Fair shot, stuck right to Patty, and his outlet pass now will find the snowman. Heron Snow, take it to his wrong stick side and pop it as just 10 seconds left to kill here. Kettle not able to hold that down. Back the other way is Lidstone. Lidstone, flip over. Osborne charging. Stopped, though, by Patty and through the crease. Penalty over now, and possession. Bears with a chance here. Give and go, zip back. Kettle lets it go right off the rear end. So a good save there made by Sturles, even though it was unplanned. He takes it back the other way. He'll curl out, and they'll reset the offense. Boissonneau, he'll find his way to the bench. Defensive transition unit off, offense on. Creeping toward the 9.5-minute mark here. Good defense by the Bears. They close that up. Lidstone from his wrong stick side. That's right on. Gathers the rebound, and they'll reset for 30 more. Highland out there. He'll head over to that left shooter spot and through the crease as McGregor, the speedster, and now it's going to be Costello. Kyron Costello, he'll put on the brakes. He'll wait. Beaver will filter to that left side. They'll work it to the top, set things up. Beaver working to Renaud. Renaud changes direction. Eddie Renaud has room. Eddie Renaud tried to go top corner, but Coote closed that up. Good shrug of the shoulders. Made a good save there, and That could have gone a long way to helping the momentum of these Ohsweken Bears, as that pass almost picked off. Boissonneau gets a screen. That one read like a book, but Boissonneau recovers, gets it back. He'll swing it to the top. Keenan now working around left side. 10 on the shot clock. Osborne. Another good skip. Pfeiffer, wrong stick side. The Fife dog. Give me a bark on that bounce shot, and we're tied again. My bad. Of course, counter off 5-4 Whitby, and just a good shot. You don't expect Evan Pfeiffer to be able to have that kind of accuracy on his wrong stick side, close to the far boards, and still managed to slide that bounce shot low corner, short side. Definitely takes some skill. Boissonneau off the draw, speaking of skill. And that's close. I mean, you're luckily not different rules, as that pays off Nikolai Ferris. And I thought when you jump over the line, it's where you left from, and no call there, so no over and back. And the Steelhawks capitalize back-to-back goals. Ferris with his first of the postseason, but he had a dynamite regular season. 39 goals, 29 assists, 68 points. He was in the hunt for sure. And Ferris now, speaking of which, he'll move it up to the offensive end. Whitby now will set it up, leading 6-4. Largest lead of the game for the Steelhawks right here. Lidstone tried to pick that corner, but Patty got just enough of it. Battle now, and through the crease the call, so it got touched as Pfeiffer had gone through the crease. Now possession to the Ohsweken Bears. Costello will work it to Renault. Renault will elude two defenders and shovel, work to the beeve, kick back out. Quick shot, Coop the save. Rebound gathered, here come the Steelhawks. McKinnon, backdoor, beauty pass. What a top-notch, top corner finish from Luke Keenan. I tell you, when Whitby gets on a roll, boy, they make things look easy. A 3-goal run now to spread the gap, and with 7.5 minutes to go. If you're Ohsweken, you can't fall too much further behind, as you don't need a real deep hole with Whitby. You just need a hole, and it's hard to crawl out of. Off the draw, there's Boissonneau one more time. Takes a good stiff cross check. Again, keeps on going. And a good job to swim his way out of trouble, get some breathing room. I tell you, that Matty Boissonneau, he could take some like a weeble. He'll wobble, but he won't go down. Kick out, Lidstone. That's too much on that. And that's an easy call to make. As with 7:09 to play, that will take us to our officials' timeout. Set to go after our officials' timeout here. Second quarter action. Quarterfinal number 2 of the day. We have played 2 quarterfinals so far in the Arenalacrosseleague postseason. The Brampton Express, winners over Peterborough last night. They booked their ticket. The Oshawa Outlaws over the Six Nations Snipers. They booked their ticket. That was our first game, and now either the Bears or the Steelhawks looking to fill the third invitation. The final one will be determined tomorrow at the Iroquois Lacoste Arena, when it will be the Paris Riverwolves hosting the defending champion Toronto Monarchs. So still some things have to unfold here. Of course, next weekend, semifinals at the Toronto Athletic Center. 2 games Saturday, 1 and 4, and the championship 2 o'clock Sunday. Here we go right now, and good job by the Steelhawks to get it over the timeline in time. Romanchuk tried to feather that across, or at least create a carom, one of the two. And a good job by James Malloy. He'll retreat to the bench after doing some yeoman work, and a quick pass, swing across. That shot from McGregor, steered aside by Patty. Loose now. Bears battling for it. And bodies down, ball loose, but it's scooped up. Highlands got it. No reset. He'll send it out to the Fife dog. That pass. Harrison Tried to gather it, but Kettle all over him. Kettle's going to have a seat, might as well, and the Beav comes away with it. Lucas Beaver avoiding a couple hooks, weaves through two. The Beav fakes a pass, dumps it off. That one, great save, Lucas Coote. Oh boy, a little shoulder action from the Cootster and got it done. Back the other way, Steelhawks. Didn't have the opening. Good job by Morgan, and Pfeiffer's going to slow it down, work it to Osborne. Osborne immediately pressure in the defense. Gets it in, gets it back, skips it across. Shot right on. Patty the save. Henry changes direction, in some trouble now, and that one is knocked down. So 3-on-1 now. Osborne, oh, he'll take that. Oh, he will take that all day, every day, and the result the same. Liam Osborne, some outstanding work. Pockets another for the Steelhawks, and it's an 8-4 game. Osborne has two, and you could just see the Steelhawks engine just slowly idling. It was a little cold this morning. They needed some time to warm up a bit, and now you see heaters on, and everyone's feeling pretty good as that they are rolling in the right direction. Weller, he'll head to the bench now, and Pfeiffer will go to work. So important now if you're Ohsweken to try and keep this thing close at the half. And Patty, good save there on Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer corrals his own rebound, weaves through. Beaver causing a distraction, but that's it. That quick shot from Ferris, and Ferris took out another defender. That's going to go the other way. Interference the call. And now the Bears going to pick it up, try to move it up. Beaver. So tough when you don't have a Lane Smith, you don't have a James Whiteford, some of the big guns offensively for these Ohsweken Bears. Now you can't cry me a river because without Trent Boyd and a couple of the other guys not here for Whitby, that changes. Renault tried to use the D again, and good hustle as he gives Sturos an extra shove. Possession to the Steelhawks. 4-on-2 now in transition. Conley gets it back. Conley right on target. Henry the other way. This time he's going to make the curl and gets it up. Here comes Martin. DeWitt Martin. He'll flip, and they'll dump it back down. Hill tried to twist her, went off the post, but he went through the crease, so couldn't touch it. And now a good outlet pass, Anderson. Creeping in on the 4-minute mark here. First half. Hitting the trailer, and Keenan able to walk right in there. Got a good shot off, but Austin Patty up to the task. Behind the net. No look, Osborne. Kick it back out, Lidstone. Looking to get a step. He flips it back. Him and Osborne, two-man game. They'll work it inside. Nikolai Ferris wide open. Nothing doing. No look pass. That went up and off the rafters. So I don't think Osborne was expecting that one. But I think it's pretty fair to say we'll cut him some slack based on some of the other things he does alone. And Costello now going to work with Snow to get it over the timeline. So 8-4, you got to figure if you're the Bears, you want to keep things close. You want to stay in this game. It can get away from you in a hurry with these Steelhawks. And Burning not able to connect. Snow bails him out. 10 on the shot clock. Snow around. The Beav. Lucas Beaver. Oh, just over the net and back the other way come the Steelhawks. Great attempt from Beaver, but Osborne, zip across. Tic-tac, nothing on the toe. Up in the rafters it goes, and the Ohsweken Bears dodge a bullet there. And now they will get possession and look to work with 3:03 left here in this first half. Kettle with Rowan Kelly on him. Bit of a size mismatch there as Burning gets chased into the corner. Burning probably should have considered a crease dive of some sort or at least a shot attempt. But either way, good defense there. Boissonneau down on the crease to Harrison, who snuck in behind everyone. Good job to get that loose ball and a fresh clock. Steelhawks now to work. Boissonneau, right side. They'll kick it, waste no time at all. Harrison looking to get a step. Good defense there. He gets bounced out, 15 on the shot clock. Swing around, looking at Lidstone. Lidstone trying to swim by Eddie Renault. Renault with a oh-so-generous hug that results in a goal. So no real chance for Austin Patty there as Renault was clearly beaten, tried to take the penalty, but nothing doing, and a good job there to pocket that marker. So the Steelhawks seem to be hitting in cruise mode right now. We'll have to let you know who officially got that goal, but in the meantime, between time, we're going to take time. It's the Ohsweken Bears. Call time. We'll be back. Ready to go here after the Bears timeout. And I think a good timeout called by Ron Mouser Henry, and you just kind of got to slow that. You know the importance. You can't let this game get away from you after the opening 30. When you're undermanned like the Bears are and you're taking on this top seed in Whitby, you can't let them go on. They're going to go on a run or 2 or 3, but you're going to have to minimize. And working into that corner now, Steelhawks with another chance. Keenan will swing it out. Osborne looking for an opening. We're into the 2-minute warning. Highland's going to have plenty of time to cue that one up. Good save by Austin Patty, and ball loose, but gathered again by the Steelhawks, winning the battles to the loose balls. Pfeiffer into a cutter, and Highland tried to sneak the sidearm by, but instead it's picked up. Here comes Snow. Snow has the Beav with him. Lucas Beaver ducks in, backhand shy, but Coot was all over that. Read that baby like a book and made it look easy, although it was a good attempt from Lucas Beaver. Bears to work. Hill rings it off the pipe. It's going to go all the way down, so Patty's going to have to play this one. Does a good job off the bounce on the reset, and a good outlet pass. Gets it up and over. Tough carom here, and a good job by Hill. Owen Hill played that one nicely as Anderson on him. And a skip up to the Beav. Beav lets it go. Coot again to save. Loose. 2-on-1 now. Osborne on that side. He elects to take the shot, McKinnon, and instead it'll go back the other way. Hill into the final minute here. Owen Hill, little careless there. Edwards working him over. Still has possession now with 15 on the shot clock. Henry, he's going to let that go. That one up and will go off the netting, so deflected. Will stay right here with the Bears. 34 seconds left in the first half. Looking for a cutter. Snow had a notion. Hill flipped it up. Got to Snow. Snow looking to duck in. Doesn't have a whole lot to work with. 20 on the game clock. Snow, and there's a little too much illegal screening going on. So Whitby now with 18.4 seconds. They will call a timeout. They will own the last possession here of this first half. We'll be back. Underway here in the third quarter as the Whitby Steelhawks continue their role with the opening possession here. And it's Nikolai Ferris. He's going to set it up half boards on the left side. Quick skip pass, and just to wrap up the first half, tied at 3 after 1. The Bears kept the Steelhawks sort of at bay, slowed down the whole tempo in the opening 15. Different story, though, in the second quarter where Whitby came out, started to do the things that they've done well throughout the season, and they now hold a 9-4 lead. Ohsweken with their opening possession here of this third quarter, just trying to keep things close, give themselves a chance in the fourth. Beaver at the top, swinging around inside. Eddie Renault went in the crease, so couldn't touch it. And now the Steelhawks will scoop it up. Cody Hamley on the move up the left side. So you figure Whitby now in the position they want to be, leading this game, and you can tell they don't feel threatened at all. Osborne has room, and he takes one and just steered aside as got a goaltending change, of course, now, and it really is Chase Martin in there now for the Bears. As Austin Patty, a valiant effort in the first 30, and now gives way here. Harrison will swing it across. Ferris got a step, couldn't get by Snow, though. 10 on the shot clock. Kick out, Highland. Highland lets the traffic go, lets the underhand go after, and a good save made there. And Martin now with an outlet pass, and it'll have to be quickly moved up, and it is. Hill was looking for the Beeve. They couldn't connect, and that goes up and out of play. So back on defense go the Bears, and here come the Steelhawks one more time. Keenan looking for a screen, working with Ferris on the left. Osborne will swing it around to the right. Fife Dog looking to elude some defenders. Lidstone, good fake. Look at the passing out. Just unbelievable. Everyone getting a touch. 5 on the shot clock. That one and almost got lost as that shot from Pfeiffer almost found its way into the back of the net. But just in time, Chase Martin, I'm not sure, did a good job with the hidden ball. Eddie Renault from way out. Good save, Lucas Coote. Had to be on his game for that one. That was the first shot there of this third quarter, and it's McKinnon who will bring it over the timeline. Harrison swinging across. Highland now looking for a screen. Highland can't find anyone. He'll give way. They'll work it down to that right side. Back to Harrison on the move. Harrison runs into some traffic there as he gets draped up and a good save made there, and it's going to be Kettle now on the run. No numbers, though, for the Bears, as Kettle will wait for some help. Finds it in Snow. Snow changes direction. Weaves through 1-2. Goes to the shovel. Kick out. And the underhand. That was a beauty. Oh, my. Uncoiling was Owen Hill, and he rung up that top corner for a 9-5 game. Don't often see an underhand taken as well as that. Good velocity, excellent accuracy. And the Ohsweken Bears continue to hang around. It's a 9-5 game. Stouris. He'll kick it out. Pfeiffer, wrong stick side. They'll work the two-man. Kick it back now to Keenan. Keenan surveys. Wide open now, Osborne. It's never enough for Osborne. He's always going to take that little extra, and a good save made there by Martin. And now going to take some work as Ferris with a one-man press. And a good job to get it out, but Osborne right there. And he'll move it up, so a quick turnaround gives Ferris an opportunity. Ferris to the bounce shot. That one gets blocked. Never found its way through. He'll gather the loose ball, and Lidstone will set it up. Fife Dog down low, beauty pass, and Malloy wasn't able to finish. But they do get a fresh clock now to work with. Under 11 minutes to go here in the third. Osborne again. That's only a matter of time. You keep letting him run in there, he's going to hurt you, and that's what Liam Osborne does. Third goal of the game for the captain. And they answer right back in the lead back to 10-5. Off the draw, Boissonneau had it, but Lucas Beaver swiped it, and the Bears now with possession as we're just under 10.5 to go third quarter. Snow working one-on-one. Gets some help, goes to the shovel. Beaver almost had it one hand, picked up though, and that shot able to get something on it, but Coote positioned perfectly as you could see. Waylon Abrams got a little on it. Whitby now has the luxury to be very deliberate on offense. Anderson will swing it across. McGregor, speedster, goes to the underhand. Good save there from Martin. picked up by the Bears now. They'll look to move it up. And Martin working in a dangerous spot, but he gets rid of it quick. And Owen Hill now played himself a strong game. Hill gets taken into the boards, eludes 2 defenders now. He'll curl right back out. 10 on the shot clock. Looking for something on the flip. It was a beauty flip, but Abrams couldn't pick it up in time to pocket that pass, and the Steelhawks will counter the other way. Hamley wastes no time getting into the offensive end. Swim move by the Fife dog. He'll put on the brakes, curl back out, swinging around Hamley. Hamley goes to the overhand, knocked down. Costello didn't see it. Lidstone did. Ferris on the doorstep, but Anderson right there to clean it all up. Darius Anderson with his first of the game. And you look down the score sheet, and it's easy to see why the Steelhawks are the top team in the league. 8 different goal scorers, 11 goals, and that tells you that they have no problem sharing the wealth. Off the draw, Lucas Beaver. Didn't see the man behind him, but eluded him, and another as Beaver puts on the brakes. I tell you, he'll bend but not break. Lucas Beaver, very slinky. Abrams. DeWitt Martin now will kick it back out. 10 on the shot clock. He'll look for the flip, couldn't complete it there, but gets it back. He's going to get a shot off. Rolls the underhand. It's gobbled up, though, and here out the back door. Fight dog, stop, though. Great save made there by Martin. He's going to smother it, pull it back in, and the Bears dodge one there as Ferris and Pfeiffer on the run. They are a handful. Beaver on the crease. Changes direction. Lucas Beaver leaning in. Boysono working him over. Beaver goes to the swipe. The shovel. Good try, but Coote closed everything off as he locked down that 4x4. Here comes Osborne. Osborne always going full steam, never half speed. He'll curl out. He'll go grab a break. And Lidstone out to fill that void. Great first step there, and no call on the play as McGregor. He, too, does everything quick. And that one picked off by Keenan. Keenan went airborne. Keenan's shot gets deflected by Costello, and that will stay right here. Possession belongs to the Steelhawks. Just over 7.5 minutes to play here, third quarter. Of course, we know an invite to next weekend's Final Four on the line here. Winner will play Saturday. Loser, well, that's about all she wrote for this season. That shot right on. Stop. Shovel attempt, and that was a beauty. Give some credit to Luke Keenan. Now, you're probably going to need to see the replay to see what he did there, but to scoop that off the carpet and go around the back with that in one motion, pretty impressive in itself from Luke Keenan as he made that one look easy, and he even has a little smile on his face because that's how well done that was. And it's a 12-5 game as the Steelhawks now have just quietly gone about their business of getting the job done. Sturles dumps it back down, gets it back. Kick out to the top, Lidstone. No need to rush, no need to hurry. Lidstone looking for Conley. That was ill-advised. Rebound picked up. Sturles now, he's going to let that go right on target. And with 7:05 to go, that is going to take us to our officials' timeout. We're going to stick around here just to get you caught up on what has transpired during these playoffs. Quarterfinal number 1, of course, Peterborough against Brampton. That went last night at Brampton Memorial. Tied at 3 after 1. Goaltenders stood tall. A big second quarter from Brampton gave them an 8-5 lead at the half. A couple power play goals and a shorty. 12-7 after 3. Brampton taking control. A late run by Peterborough, but came up short. 16-12 the final. Brampton in to the Final Four. Earlier today, it was the Oshawa Outlaws, the number 3 seed, taking on the 6th seed in the Six Nations Snipers. Oshawa put together their best game of the season despite trailing 4-3 after one quarter. Came back with a 9-1 spurt in the second to lead 12-5 at the break, 17-7 after 3, 23-9 the final. The Oshawa Outlaws are in to next week's semifinal. Here, well, easily explained. Good start by the Ohsweken Bears to keep things close. Whitby Steelhawks, though, are who we thought they were, the top seed in the league. They continue to keep steady, hold strong, and do the things that they've been doing. Just want to take a quick second now, of course, to acknowledge some of the individual winners. Of course, Parker Pfeiffer, one of the Fife Dog crew, winning the scoring title on the final day, edging out John St. John for top spot, throwing another Pfeiffer in the third spot. They'll go home with the gold and the bronze. Power play goals, Chris Atwood, 17. Oshawa Outlaws short-handed markers. Patrick Thompson from the Monarchs with 6. Goals against average, Caleb Martin, number 1. Wins, Caleb Martin, number 1. That just gives you an idea of what we're looking at there as we resume action here. Eddie Renault working on the left side. Renault lets it go. Coote had it, scooped up. Coote couldn't save that one too, and you can only ask your netminder to get the first one. The rebound is on the defense, and a good job as the Bears show a pulse and climb a little closer now. It's 12-6. So you know one thing you're going to get with the Ohsweken Bears is you're going to get a maximum effort, and if they get tired, they get tired. But I tell you, they're going to give it their all while they're out there. So Kyron Costello picks up the goal. And now Romancic through a crowd, stopped by Martin. Chase Martin has come in and done an admirable job for sure in relief of Austin Patty. You're looking at the top team in the league here in this Steelhawks team. Renault, one-on-one. Renault on Ferris. Renault puts on the brakes and rings it off the iron. So a great move by Eddie Renault, but he managed to beat Lucas Coote, but not the iron. Whitby will set it up with Highland now. Highland will wait for the rest of the offense to find its way out there. Coming out late, McGregor. Quick zip across. Harrison. Highland with the no-look. That one's knocked down and gathered in the crease by Martin. Martin now is going to zip one on a line. Looking to Waylon Abrams. Abrams going to have to battle for it. He comes away with it. Bounces off a check. Good Snowy River. Down low to Kettle, and Kettle now gathers his own. Abrams, wrong stick side, goes for the twister. Waylon Abrams finds the mark, and it's 12-7. Like I said, you will get no quit from these Ohsweken Bears. As you look at their 7 goals, 7 different goal scorers. So gives you an idea of where they're at in the game plan here. Off the draw, Steelhawks will get it. Keenan will move it up to Romancic, and he'll settle it down. So Whitby has had an answer each and every time. Keenan on the run. There's the answer, top corner. Loud and clear. 13-7. You got to like that because you could see that Luke Keenan with his third of the game, he had made up his mind already. He was going to take it strong to that net. And he let it go right at the right time, having himself a fine ball game here. With just over 5 minutes to play here, third quarter. Off the draw. Costello going to battle for it. Boysono in there. Costello comes away with it. In some trouble. He's going to roll that. Bears are going to pick it up, regroup, hold on to it. High step in his way is D'Amico. Looking for Martin. Beaver in there as well. And it gets knocked back. No reset. 10 on the shot clock. Snow inside. That one gets deflected because if that finds Beaver, that's trouble for the Steelhawks for sure. And now Romancic's going to have to zip it, and he does. Osborne can't handle it cleanly. Snow tries to take him out, but it takes more than that to take out Osborne. Either way, Bears regain possession. It's Snowy River. He'll weave through some traffic. Snow to the bounce. Snow short side. Back-to-back goals for the Bears. And it's a 13-8 game. This is probably offensively the most aggressive we have seen Snow play, and it's great to see. He's got a whole lot of talent. Second of the game, but sometimes it takes being undermanned before you really get a full gist, and off the draw, that one gets shot over, and the Steelhawks on a very convenient line change. Work it, 3-on-2. Ferris, his bullet wide. Rebound, Ferris, backhand try. Stopped though by Martin. So two glorious attempts zipped out, and here come the Bears now. One to beat him, Boissonneau leaning in. Hill has it taken away. Good defense by Boissonneau. And Whitby now take their time, corral it. One hopper and throw it away. So that will go up off the mesh, and possession back to the Bears. So Ohsweken continues to hang around here. 5-goal game. Quick shot, Abrams. Splits by Coote. Another big save, Lucas Coote. And as he slowly gets up out of that splits, as I wince, because, man, good effort there by Snow. Anderson gets bodied by Martin, spins off that nicely. Looking down low. What a fake, but creased the call. So beauty move by Morgan, but he ran out of real estate, and now here come the Bears. Snow. Three minutes left in this third quarter. Abrams swims a little closer, not much further, shot right on. And now here come the Steelhawks. Full head of steam is Weller. Looking, zips it out, but throws it away. And Burning picks it up. Quick ahead, it's the Beaver, Lucas Beaver. Beaver! 13-9. Ward and June, time to call home because the Beav is in the house. 2:39 here, and the Bears still kicking around. Second of the game for Lucas Beaver, and off the draw, you can see the Bears got a little bit of life, a little spark here. And if you are Whitby, you're just thinking they just haven't gotten the bounces they were getting earlier on. Nothing wrong with the way they're playing. As Ohsweken will get possession here, as that one went into the bench. Now DeWitt Martin, pressure coming from Conley. Bad pass, but a good job to help out your friends. And Owen Hill, he'll flip it. Martin, he'll step into one. Knocked down by Boissonneau. Beaver's going to head into the corner now, and he'll scoop it and go. 10 on the shot clock. Renault. Eddie Renault gets ahead of Steve. Renault, quick shot right on Coote. Renault gathers the rebound. 30 more for the Bears as they'll kick it way out, reset the offense. Owen Hill, and you can see here, final 2 minutes. I'm not sure why Chase Martin would be inching towards that net. Towards that bench. That's just crazy talk. That from way out from Renault, right on. Stuck to Coote. Quick outlet, and it's Romicic. Lidstone, he'll stop. Get chased by Henry. Henry will work him over. Henry loses stick. Lidstone lost it momentarily, but got it back. Hamley works it across. Quick shot, it never got through. Henry trying to take Conley out. That one dumped down. Henry with no stick, and luckily he got some help from Martin. And now a good job to corral that and get it up. Benton out there as well, exchanging a few now, and it's Snow. We're into the final minute, third quarter. 4-goal lead for the Steelhawks. This is where Ohsweken wants to be. Beaver. Lucas Beaver. Rowan, looked like Rowan Kelly. It was all over him, and a tougher defender you won't find. Osborne goes airborne. Snow on him. Osborne gets a step. Osborne just wide of the mark with some help from Chase Martin as he got enough of it to steer it aside. It'll be a fresh clock here with 36.6 to go for the Steelhawks. Keenan will swing it across. Osborne now tucks it. Osborne, good overhand, wide of the mark though. Snow in some trouble, lofts it up, gonna have to run under that. D'Amico battling for it. Kettle gonna try to give a hand. He does, but Boissonneau on the run. 8 seconds. Osborne's gonna drive to the net. Osborne, quick bouncer. Up, stays in play, goes the other way. Late second shot, and Coot ducks out of the way. 3 have been played at Children's. 13-9 for the Steelhawks. We'll be back with the 4th. All locked and loaded as we get ready for the final 15 here. Barring any changes, and the Ohsweken Bears certainly would love to fight on, and they have not given up a lick to the top seeds here in the Whitby Steelhawks. Opening possession belongs to Whitby. They will go to work. That shot off the rafters, so the Bears continue to hang around and keep themselves close, give themselves a chance. Hill. He'll try to lean in. Pfeiffer playing defense there, forces an errant shot that will go all the way down, and Whitby will pick that up. And Anderson now really could have probably scooped that, stayed right there and taken a shot. Didn't have to go in the corner. The rule is you play it where it lies. Osborne. Osborne, head of steam. Doesn't bother turning the corner, zips it across. That shot by Harrison, underhand. Another one tried to sneak through but couldn't. McGregor tracks it down. 10 on the shot clock, no reset. Keenan zips it, looking for Osborne. Instead, it's Henry. Great job. Henry now. Numbers for the Bears. 3-on-2. Now 3-on-3. Henry scoots in, fakes the pass. On the run! Alex Henry in transition, 13-10. Great job. Alex Henry really has done a good job. Usually when he started in the Arenalacrosseleague, he was a great transition player, then turned more defensive-minded, and now being short, he is playing the offensive end well. And I know I heard this, and I heard this from a Whitby fan. I was a uh-oh. And you can see with the lead just 3 now. Concern, yes, if you're Brad Reed, Joel Johnson, but when you look at the likes of Liam Osborne and what they have out there, you got to figure that they've been in this situation before, and some good defense there as that tree is chopped down. So a good job by Chase Martin, and shot clock violation gives it back to the Bears. So Ohsweken's awake. The question is, are the Steelhawks awake? Just 2 minutes into this 4th quarter, and the Bears have life. Abrams, skip pass, Burning. He has that one knocked down, out of play by Edwards. Possession stays right here. Snow's at the top. They're spread the offense right out wide. Lucas Beaver lurking in the midst. Shovel attempt, good fake by Snow. Good cross check though, takes a couple. Romancic on him. Snow, plenty of time. Dumps it in, quick shot, great save, Coot. Rebound, Beaver. And he couldn't get his sneaky little shot through. And a great fake there, so reset on the clock, but it's through the crease, the call, and some good work by Abrams. All for naught, though, as him and Beaver working hard on the forecheck. And now Edwards with a slow leg over the timeline. And he has it taken. Henry with a chance. What a game. Henry stopped by Coot. Rebound. Kettle to the bounce shot. It's a 2-goal game. Oh, heat up that Kettle. Time for another cup as this lead has shrunk, evaporated. 13-11. Back-to-back goals for the Bears, and we'll see now if the wake-up call comes for these top-seeded Steelhawks. Boissonneau with an opportunity there. So Kettle with his first. That one stopped, though. Chase Martin, good job. Osborne tried the wrap around, but came up short there, and now Eddie Renault going to have to leg it over the timeline. Pfeiffer on him. Good job on the back check. Kick it back out. So still plenty of time here for both teams to rev it up. Abrams shot right on. Saved by Coote. Coote now, outlet pass sends away Weller. Weller head down. He's going to go hard into the offensive end. Under 11.5 to go here, fourth quarter. Ticket to the Final Four on the line. Top seeds leading by 2. They need some cushion here. Need to get the momentum back. Lidstone drops it off. Chance for McGregor. Had his stick knocked late. 8 on the shot clock. Back out. Swing around. Lidstone. Duck in. On the run. Steered aside. Interference the call. And that possession will go back to the Ohsweken Bears. Bears on the inbound. Snow. Snow looking for some help. Gets a screen or two. Big Dalen Burning in the way of everyone. Swinging around now Abrams. Abrams leaning in. Worked over. Romanchich. Burning. Let that underhand go, and that's up and into the rafters. Ball will stay right here. Possession belongs to the Bears. Abrams going to lean in again. Screen there. Tried to use a defender. Nothing doing. Quick pass ahead. Malloy going at it hard. He takes a hit. On the ground. Romanchich there to back him up. And instead, it's Henry that comes away with it, moves it up to Costello. Costello working it to the side. Hill has a man late. Nothing doing. They'll swing it around to the right side. DeWitt Martin tries to go the one-hander, and that's closed off as he ran out of real estate. Creased the call there. Boissonneau the other way as we are just at the 10-minute mark. Fourth quarter. Steelhawks holding court, leading by 2. But they have been quiet, real quiet of late. Step there as Osborne, and he finds the mark. And why are they quiet? They're never quiet with Liam Osborne out there, and he picks up a big one on a delayed penalty call, and it's 14-11. Osborne with his 4th goal of the game, and none bigger than that one right there as he puts a halt to the Ohsweken momentum with under 10 minutes to play as they crept to within 2. Now the cushion is 3. Off the draw, not this time for Boissonneau, but the result works in his favor. Pfeiffer went short side. Great save by Martin. Boissonneau looking to pull it out. No need to hurry as time now on the side of the Steelhawks. Swing around. Fife. He'll send it over. Looking to get it back, and he does. Pfeiffer, sweet move inside. Went for the twister, but creased the call, and a good attempt there, but nothing doing, and now Pfeiffer matched up against the Beav. Lucas Beaver. And Pfeiffer with the strip. Beaver, the hustle. But it's the Steelhawks and Weller. They got numbers now. Weller moves it over. Highland. Weller. Stopped. Point blank by Martin. And that will give possession right back to Whitby as Pfeiffer taken out in the play. Weller wasted no time, and big save there as Martin will hang on to it this time, and he'll look to move it up. Henry zips that across, looking for Looking for Martin. Martin now will swing it across. Abrams over to Hill. 8 on the shot clock. Snow trying to duck in. Great job there to close that one off by Sturgis, and Rowan Kelly now over the timeline. Kelly will put on the brakes and he'll work it backdoor. Ferris takes a good solid cross check. He went down. On the move, that one knocked down by Kettle. Keenan's going to have to move. No reset. Gets it to Lidstone. Lidstone, 2 on the shot clock. He gets one on net, right on. Rebound Osborne. So Osborne with that has a chance now. Osborne, wrong stick side, gets it back. Dies. Great save, Martin. Oh my, Liam Osborne taking the team, carrying him on his shoulders. Lidstone, they'll slow it up. Osborne, again, leaning in. That flip too close. No damage done. Gets it back. He's going to lean in again. Reverse spin, and just over the net. Ball loose. Lidstone gobbles it up. Give and go. Couldn't connect. Great stick check there. And the Bears still have some life with just over 7 minutes to go. Abrams. Burning. Kick it back out. Chance here. Down low. Abrams made sure that was going in the net. Good passing there by the Bears. And they close the gap back to 2, 14-12. That's the thing. You can get it done for 14 games, but it only takes one lapse, and season's done. One and done come playoff time, and these Steelhawks may have to be relying on their captain to lead the way again. Keenan does a great job to get that there. Ferris and Eddie Renaud did a better job to let up, and that one picked off by the Beeve. Great job because Ferris was standing on the doorstep. Kettle, he'll move it up. Beaver, pressure from Anderson. Hill and Snow, 2-man game. Quick shot, Martin right on. So Lucas Coote right where he should be on that one. Now he'll look for the outlet into Sturos. Sturos will pull up and wait as the offense will filter out. Harrison, he'll work it on over, stay at the top. They'll keep it on the left. Big shot coming right out the bench there, and a stop made. That will go all the way back, and Harrison will retrieve it and set it up. We're under 6 minutes to go. 2-goal lead. McGregor has room. McGregor! Oh, McGregor. He had a little something extra on that zip there, and it's 15-12. Saw Braden McGregor. He just saw an opening there. When he curled around, he had some room, and he saw some daylight, and he was going to let that go as hard as he could. And the accuracy on the money, more importantly, restores that 3-goal lead. Off the drop, Boissonneau on the other side of the stick, and that's not going to work. And with 5:41, I think there's a timeout called. Either way, we will take a quick break. We'll be back. As there's 5:41 left on the clock in this fourth quarter of quarterfinal number 3 here in the Arena Lacrosse League 2024 playoffs. So Brampton Express, they are in the Final Four. Oshawa Outlaws in the Final Four. One of these two teams will join the winner of the Paris River Wolves Toronto Monarchs game tomorrow at the ILA, 2 p.m. Abrams trying to duck in. And that's a definite slash, no matter how you call it, from Conley. And That will allow the Bears to go on their first power play of this game. How about just the second penalty in this game? And we are late in the fourth. So that says something about these players out there and what they're bringing to the table. 48% efficiency for the Ohsweken Bears. Problem is they're going up against the top dogs in a penalty kill in the Steelhawks at 64%. So they may be generous at Christmas, but not any other time. So to work, Eddie Renault is going to be at the top. Abrams and Beaver on the left side. You got Burning and Snow on the right. Renault! Pellet! Far side! Number 45, one more time. Power play marker. And it's 15-13. There is no one going quietly into the night from the Ohsweken team. Just over 5 minutes to go. And I know coming into this game, the Steelhawks being undermanned certainly didn't take the Ohsweken Bears lightly at all. They prepare the same way and work hard. I think this is just a situation where the game plan for the Bears has really slowed things up. They didn't want to get into a track meet for obvious reasons. Great job by Ferris. He's going to work that carpet. They'll scoop it with 8 on the shot clock. Lidstone lets the overhand go. Can't get the rebound. Kettle going to go for a run, and that's going to be an over and back violation. So Ohsweken now with time here, just down 2. And if you're Whitby, you're going to have to tighten this D here. Martin chased out. Renault will swing it around, working Abrams. He'll roll off Anderson. Abrams steps in a sidearm over the net. Track down. Good job there by the Bears. They'll get it, flip out Martin. Going to go for the spin. Shovel, overhand, bounce. And that will stay in play. Picked up. And a good cross check there, but a better job of regaining his balance was Malloy. And now the flip. Anderson just caught sight of Kettle late. Able to avoid. We're under 4 minutes here. We are in crunch time. Fife Dog. He'll look. They'll work it over to Osborne. Osborne sizing things up. That big overhand from Highland couldn't find its way through. 2 on the shot clock. Highland, that one right on, but smothered there by Martin. And Martin now quick outlet pass will work it up, and it's the Beav. Lucas Beaver. Osborne all over him. Osborne tracked him down. Tracked him down like an OPP officer on the highway. Boy, that was a good job of back checking. 21. And they're going to set it up now. Time on the side of the Steelhawks. They should be in no hurry here. Keenan. Dump in. Ferris. That stick check late. 7 on the shot clock. Osborne. Kick out. Fife Dog. And it's the Fife Dog barking at the right time. Just in case you missed it, that was a Fife Dog bark in the stands there as he comes up big and restores that 3-goal cushion with 3 minutes to play here, and looked a little quiet over there for a while, a little tense there, but they seem to have found their groove now with that goal. And we'll see here if that's what the Steelhawks need to solidify their spot in next week's final. Off the draw, Romancic sees a defender. He'll pull it back out. Kelly will make sure he secures it tight. And they now will wait for the rest of the offense to filter out. Lidstone had a fine game. Highland wide open again. Able to walk in, couldn't get it through. Conley had to rebound. That one blocked too, and the Bears stepping in front of everything. That one from the toughest of tough angles wasn't going to go anywhere. And with 2.5 to go, looks like you'll have a timeout called by the Ohsweken Bears. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Look to pull the goaltender with 2.5 to go. Not quite sure that's the right way to go. And I say that because when you look at where the bench is situated, long run for Chase Martin to go the distance to get out. Have to go into the offensive end, but that may have to happen. 3-goal lead. Down, kick out, Burning. Swinging around Renault. One-on-one. Abrams, good spin move. He's going to go airborne. Abrams, but Coote closed that off. Loose ball. Great job to get on that one by Hill. He'll swing it back out. Abrams, he went through the crease, and both officials were all over that, so hard to argue. But a great job by Abrams. Abrams with the steel twister off the post. Finally secured by the Steelhawks, it's Conley. He'll zip the bouncer across. Ferris will hold up. Minute 45 to play. Steelhawks trying to hang on here. Up by 3, and I don't think they're feeling the pressure nearly like the fans are. Great pickup by Alex Henry. He's on the move. Henry, you don't have time. You got to take that. Great save, Coote. Coote now will look to zip that up. Backhand outlet by Coote. That was pretty impressive in itself. And the Fife Dog will stop, drop, and set up shop. Work it over to Keenan on the left side. Eight on the shot clock. We're into the final minute here. Zipped across, knocked down by Beaver, but he doesn't know where it is. No one does, except Osborne. Wrong stick side and shot clock violation. And the Bears now will work it up. Final 50 seconds, trailing by 3. Snow battling in there with Kelly. Kelly lays the lumber down. Still loose, Burning. Fighting for it. Snow in there as well. 35 seconds left. Ball gets flipped up and picked up, though. Good job by Hill. Goes off of a helmet, off of White, and will stay right here with 28.2 seconds left. So, yes, it would take a miracle, but you got to take your hats off to the Ohsweken Bears as they've come in here undermanned and given the Whitby Steelhawks a run for their money. Abrams, but the Cootster right there with another big stop. Beaver trapped in there, somehow comes away with it. I don't even know how. Beav on the run, falling down. Lucas Beaver. Take that highlight to you with 12.9 to go. So no, they may not come away with a win here, but the Beav is in the house. Third of the game for Lucas Beaver, 16-14, 12.9 seconds left. And for some of us here, this may be the longest 12.9 seconds they've seen in a while. And you can see that the Steelhawks are going to flip that down, and the top seeds in the Arenalacrosseleague all season, finishing with a 13-1 record. They do not disappoint here in the quarterfinal, as a late penalty for slashing will go, and I'm a firm believer with the officials. A penalty is a penalty no matter when it happens. But either way, the Steelhawks are going to let this tick down. They have booked their ticket to next week's semifinal with a 16-14 win. And best to let things ride as they ride. The Steelhawks earn their victory. The Ohsweken Bears earn respect, and that's it. And that's what best you should go away with right here and let cooler heads prevail. So to set the stage for you, Brampton is in. Oshawa is in. Whitby is in. Only one spot remaining, and that will happen tomorrow. As things escalating here, we're going to sign off and keep the camera running. On behalf of JVI Productions, I'm Lance Wynn. We will see you next time. In case we need anything, okay? Good job, coaches. Get off the floor. Let's go. Stop it. You played a good game. You lost. Now get off. That's it. There's no need. Well, the hard thing is half of them are friends, the other half aren't, right? Like, that's the weird thing. So you see some guys from the other team are like, shake hands, you played a good game, shake hands.